The year is 2026, and Germany has once again made headlines not for their cars this time, but for their next-generation armored warfare technology. The latest innovation from Germany's defense sector is the new 2026 Germany tank, a state-of-the-art armored vehicle that brings together advanced engineering, AI-driven systems, and battlefield versatility in a way the world has never seen before. This tank is not just a symbol of military might, it is a symbol of how technology, automation, and modern design principles are reshaping warfare for the decades ahead. Germany has always been known for its engineering excellence. From the iconic Tiger and Panther tanks of World War to the powerful Leopard 2 series that dominated NATO arsenals for decades, German tanks have always been among the best. With the release of the 2026 Germany tank, the legacy continues but with an entirely new level of sophistication. The development of this tank began in the early 2020s, as part of Germany's Future Land Combat Systems program, a joint initiative between leading German defense companies and the Bundes. The goal was clear: build a tank that can dominate the 21st century battlefield by combining traditional armored strength with cutting-edge digital warfare capabilities. The result: a futuristic armored platform that redefines what it means to be a battle tank. Let's start with its design. The 2026 Germany tank features a radically modern chassis, built with next-gen composite armor materials that offer maximum protection with reduced weight. The tank is significantly lighter than the Leopard, but stronger, thanks to the use of nanoceramic composites, layered steel, and reactive armor that can neutralize kinetic and chemical energy penetrators. The shape of the tank is sleeker and more angular, optimized for stealth. While stealth isn't typically associated with tanks, the new design reduces radar and infrared signatures, making it harder for enemy drones and aircraft to detect the vehicle. It has a lower silhouette, a redesigned turret, and integrated thermal shielding to reduce heat visibility. Speaking of the turret, this is where things get interesting. The 2026 Germany tank ditches the traditional manually loaded cannon system in favor of a fully automated turret. At its heart lies a 130mm smoothbore gun developed by unmatched, capable of firing high-velocity penetrators, programmable airburst munitions, and advanced anti-tank guided missiles. The new gun system offers greater range, higher muzzle velocity, and improved accuracy than the classic 120mm used in the Leopard 2. But that's just the beginning. The auto-loading system allows for a faster rate of fire and reduced crew workload. The tank carries up to 40 rounds in a fully automated carousel loader located safely behind an armored bulkhead. Ammunition types can be selected dynamically, allowing the tank to switch between anti-personnel or obstacle-breaching rounds within seconds. Complementing the main gun is a suite of secondary weapons. There's a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, a roof-mounted 12.7mm remote weapon station, and optional grenade launchers or anti-drone systems that can be tailored to mission requirements. This modularity is one of the tank's defining features, so it can be reconfigured in the field for different operational roles. Inside the tank, the technological marvel continues. The interior is built around a digital-first philosophy. Gone are the analog dials and gauges of the past. Instead, crew members interact with high-resolution touchscreen displays, holographic interfaces, and AI-assisted combat systems. The tank uses a distributed sensor suite, feeding real-time data from thermal cameras, lidar, acoustic sensors, and battlefield drones directly into the command system. This setup enables what's known as sensor fusion, the ability to combine data from multiple sources to provide a clear, real-time picture of the battlefield. Can track enemy movements, identify threats, and even assign targeting priorities using an intuitive AI assistant embedded into the tank's command system. The tank can even suggest optimal firing solutions or defensive maneuvers based on real-time terrain and enemy behavior. Speaking of the crew, the 2026 Germany tank is operated by a crew of 3, commander, driver, and gunner. However, due to the high level of automation, it can be operated by just 2 in emergencies, or even remotely from a command center in specific scenarios. This is made possible by the tank's robust communication systems and semi-autonomous drive capabilities. That's right, the 2026 Germany tank can drive itself in limited modes. Using onboard GPS, LiDAR, and inertial navigation, it can follow waypoints, avoid obstacles, and maintain formation with other armored units. While not fully autonomous due to current military policy restrictions, it's the closest thing yet to a self-driving tank. The engine that powers this beast is equally impressive. Germany has developed a new hybrid diesel propulsion system that combines a high-output diesel engine with electric motors. This setup not only increases fuel efficiency and extends operational range, but also enables silent mode operation using only electric power. In this mode, the tank can move nearly silently for short periods, perfect for ambushes or stealthy repositioning. The drivetrain includes an adaptive suspension system that automatically adjusts to terrain conditions, allowing the tank to maintain stability and speed across mud, snow, desert, or urban rubble. The top speed is around 75 km per hour on roads and 55 km per hour off-road, with a combat range of nearly 600 km. That's a significant upgrade over previous models. But survivability is where the 2026 Germany tank truly shines. Beyond its passive armor and stealth features, it incorporates a fully integrated active protection system, or APS. This system detects incoming projectiles such as RPGs or anti-tank missiles and launches countermeasures to intercept them before impact. Using radar, lasers, and mini-interceptors, the tank can defend itself from multiple threats simultaneously. There's also a cyber defense layer built into the tank's software. In the digital age, electronic warfare is a real threat, and the 2026 Germany tank includes hardened encryption, anti-jamming systems, and real-time malware scanning to ensure enemy forces cannot disable or hijack its systems. Connectivity is another standout feature. The tank operates as part of a networked battlefield environment, communicating with drones, infantry units, reconnaissance aircraft, and satellite systems. It can share targeting data, call in airstrikes, or coordinate flanking maneuvers with allied units using encrypted, low-latency communication protocols. Germany has also taken environmental concerns into account. The new tank uses recyclable materials in its armor and electronics, a low-emission engine, and features a heat management system that reduces environmental impact. It's built not just for power but for responsibility. Training and simulation have also been revolutionized. The tank is compatible with Germany's new mixed reality combat simulator, allowing crews to train using headsets and haptic controls that replicate the exact feel of the real vehicle. This reduces costs, increases safety, and ensures crews are ready for real-world scenarios before ever stepping into the tank. Now, let's talk cost and production. The 2026 Germany tank is not cheap, estimated at around €15 million per unit. However, with modularity and built into the design, the tank is expected to remain viable for the next 30 years with only incremental upgrades. Metall and Krauss Maffei Wegmann are leading production, with an initial order of 400 units for the Bundes. Export variants are being discussed with NATO allies, and interest from countries like Norway, Poland, and Australia is already high. So what does this mean for global military balance? The 2026 Germany tank elevates NATO's armored capabilities to a new tier, directly competing with next-gen platforms like Russia's Armata, China's Type, and the US. While each of these tanks has unique strengths, the German platform stands out for its balance of firepower, protection, automation, and digital integration. Critics have raised concerns about over-reliance on electronics and potential vulnerabilities to EMP. Germany has responded by ensuring all critical systems have analog redundancies and hardened backup systems that can be manually controlled if needed. That's German engineering for your precision with a backup plan. The public reception has been mostly positive. Military analysts have praised the tank's emphasis on crew survivability and network-centric warfare, while tech experts marvel at the AI and automation. The German public, traditionally cautious about military expansion, has shown support due to the defensive nature of the project and its job-creating potential in the defense sector. Looking ahead, Germany plans to integrate this tank into a broader system of robotic vehicles and unmanned drones, forming combined arms units where human-led and autonomous machines operate side by side. The 2026 tank will serve as a command hub in these future formations, controlling support vehicles, scout drones, and even robotic gun platforms. As the global landscape shifts and conflict becomes more complex, the need for adaptable, intelligent, and survivable platforms becomes clear. The 2026 Germany tank represents the future of land warfare, not just as a powerful machine, but as a thinking, learning, and reacting unit that transforms how battles are fought. It's not just a tank, it's a digital fortress on treads. So whether you're a defense enthusiast, a military analyst, or just someone fascinated by the fusion of machines and intelligence, the 2026 Germany tank is worth watching. It stands at the crossroads of innovation and strategy, showing how the next era of warfare will be shaped not just by who has the most firepower but who has the smartest machines. And as always, Germany is setting the pace one track at a time.